Hi, my name is Nitin Sunny. My student ID is 7747457. The research question I have found here is the effect of engineered properties of polymer confined geopolymer in the growth of construction field. Geopolymer concrete. The rise in demand for residential public infrastructure and commercial building has been increased due to the boom of population and international economic development over the years. The vast use of ordinary Portland cement, which is organic, is affecting the environment by increasing the carbon footprint and also affecting the human lives. Eventually, the best alternative for OPC, that is geopolymer, is found. Geopolymers are ceramic-like materials prepared at low temperature by reacting natural aluminosilicate or aluminosilicate waste like fly ash and blast furnace slag with alkali or acids. Like ceramics, they fracture in brittle mode, but graceful failure can be induced by fiber reinforcement. However, the limitation has been treated using different techniques, which are a reason for the drastic growth in building field. So once again, my research question is the effect of engineered properties of polymer confined geopolymer in the growth of construction field. Materials and mixed design of the test. Here, the improved engineering properties of the geopolymer concrete can be analyzed with the help of slump test and the compaction factor test. Here in the study, we are going to widely analyze the properties of GPC. Cement will be completely replaced with GGBS, methacholine, and rice husk hash in the concrete mixes. This experiment will be placed over a course of 7, 21, and 28 days by taking three specimens GPC1, GPC2, and GPC3, which are made of concrete with GGBS, MK, and RHA, completely replacing the cement, combining with 2 molarities of sodium hydroxide and sodium silicate solution with concentrations of 8 and 10. These binding materials are very less expensive and waste byproducts, so it can be easily available. Also, the river sand will be used as the fine aggregate in addition to locally accessible crushed aggregate measuring 10 mm and 20 mm. Though there are no fixed guidelines for the mixed design of GPC, here we are going to take density of GPC as 2400 kg per meter cube. Have to assume that 77% of the total volume will be taken by the coarse and fine particles. The ratio of alkaline solution to binder material is 0.40. Sodium silicate to sodium hydroxide is 2.5 and AAS to binder is 0.40. Specimen preparation. Specimen will be protected so that it can withstand the necessary testing on the lineup. The test specimens will be examined and dried off against water in accordance with the Indian standard procedures. Destructive and non-destructive tests will be conducted on the geopolymer concrete performance based on GGBS, MK plus GBBS, and GGBS plus MK plus RHA, which is the non-destructive test. So while the DT, that means destructive test, consists of both compressive strength and split tensile strength, the NDT, the non-destructive test, consists of ultrasonic pulse velocity and rebound hammering test. Additionally, the flexural strength will be examined using unreinforced beam specimens of 150 mm by 150 mm by 700 mm for each of 8 mm and 10 mm binder combinations for 7, 21, and 28 days. The specimens will be evaluated for workability studies like slump test and compaction test, factor test, in addition to the examination of mechanical properties. Testing methodology. The compressive strength of GPC cube specimens measuring 150 mm in diameter, 150 mm high, and 150 mm deep that contain binder percentage of GGBS, methacholine, and rice husk ash in various percentage will be organized for testing. For 8 and 10 molarity, the strength of the specimens will be assessed after 7, 21, and 28 days. 3 cylinder specimens for each combination will be tested to determine the splitting tensile strength after the same course of period of immersion. For comparison, ambient cured cylinders will be examined. The 150 mm by 150 mm by 700 mm GPC prism specimens were cast and tested for the same course of Time in order to assess the qualities of the GPC specimens fresh concrete, the flexural strength findings for the time period of 7, 21, 20 days, 28 days again. Similar to tests on the mechanical properties of concrete, NDT tests offer a quick, affordable way to assess the homogeneity of concrete and a simple, quick indication of the concrete's compressive strength. The geopolymer concrete specimens will have their surfaces flattened, clean, and dry. The Hammers point of impact should be 20 mm away from any edges or discontinuity shapes on the concrete surface. Rebound index RI can be calculated by taking average of 6 calculations. To ascertain the impact of partial substitutions of GGBS, metacolin, and rice husk ash on geopolymer external hardness and penetration defiance, the rebound hammer test will be applied to the specimens at ages 7, 21, and 28 days again. Thank you.